Okay, have you ever thought of a friend for no reason, and 2 seconds later they text you? Or met a stranger on the other side of the world who somehow knows your cousin? In that moment, it feels like more than chance. Like the universe is trying to tell you something, like it can't just be a coincidence. So here's the question. Do coincidences actually exist? Or is something deeper going on? The answer is way stranger than you'd think. Let's get into it. First, you need to understand something a little insulting. Your brain is terrible at this stuff. Human brains are pattern-finding machines. We evolved to spot connections, because for our ancestors, seeing a pattern in the grass could mean a predator. Missing it could mean death. So our brains are wired to find meaning everywhere, even where there isn't any. And here's the other flaw. Your brain cannot actually comprehend large numbers. Millions, billions, they're just words to us. We didn't evolve to grasp them. So when something rare happens, we go, no way, that's impossible, when actually it was bound to happen. Put those two flaws together, and you get a brain perfectly designed to be fooled by coincidence. So let's talk about the math that ruins the magic. It's got a great name, the law of truly large numbers. Here's what it says. Given enough chances, any outrageous thing is basically guaranteed to happen. Even if something has a 1 in a million chance, well, a million opportunities means it happens, on average, once. Two statisticians summed it up perfectly. With a large enough sample, any outrageous thing is likely to happen. Let me make it real. Think a 1 in a million event is rare? A magician and skeptic named Penn Jillette pointed out that in a city like New York with millions of people, 1,000,000 to 1 odds happen about 8 times a day. Or take getting struck by lightning twice. Sounds impossible, right? But with almost 8 billion people on Earth, the math says around 2,000 people will get struck twice, purely by chance. Winning the lottery twice? Feels like destiny, but with millions of people buying tickets over and over for years, it's not just possible. It's basically inevitable that someone, somewhere, will do it. None of these are miracles. They're just statistics playing out across a massive planet. But here's the sneaky part, the reason coincidences feel so personal. Think about how many things happen to you every single day. Thousands of little events, thoughts, encounters. Now, multiply that across your whole life. That's a mind-bogglingly huge number of chances for two things to line up in a way that feels spooky. And here's the trick your brain plays. You don't notice the millions of times you think of someone and they don't call. You forget all the misses instantly. But the one time it lines up, that one you remember forever. As one expert put it, coincidences are noted in hindsight, never predicted with foresight. So we're not just fooled by the odds, we're cherry-picking the hits and deleting the misses without even realizing we're doing it. Now, not everyone thinks coincidences are meaningless, and this is where it gets interesting. The famous psychologist Carl Jung couldn't accept that striking coincidences were just random. So he invented a concept called synchronicity, the idea that some coincidences are meaningful, connected not by cause and effect, but by meaning itself, a kind of hidden thread in reality. Now, most scientists don't buy synchronicity as a real force. Their explanation is simpler. The coincidences are predictable by math, and we are the ones who add the meaning. The universe deals the random cards. Our minds paint them with significance. But even hardcore skeptics admit something fascinating. Sometimes chasing a coincidence leads somewhere real. In mathematics, two totally separate fields once produced the same weird number. Everyone assumed coincidence. But a few mathematicians dug in and discovered a deep, hidden connection nobody knew existed. So occasionally, a coincidence isn't noise. It's a clue. Okay, but now let's go deeper than statistics, to the question underneath the question. Do truly random events even exist at all? Because think about it. When you randomly think of a friend, that thought had a cause, some trigger in your brain, a smell, a song, a memory. When dice land a certain way, it's not really magic. It's just physics too complex to track. The force, the angle, the air. Random might just be our word for causes we can't see. And this connects to one of the biggest debates in all of science. If the universe runs on strict cause and effect, then maybe nothing is truly random. Every coincidence was locked in from the start, the inevitable result of physics. But down at the quantum level, some physicists think reality has genuine built-in randomness. that some things happen for no prior cause at all, so we don't even fully know if pure chance is real. It might be an illusion hiding a chain of causes, or it might be woven into the deepest fabric of reality. So, do coincidences exist? Here's the honest answer. Almost all the amazing coincidences in your life are real, but not magic. They're the natural result of a huge world, endless opportunities, and a brain built to notice the hits and forget the misses. That spooky feeling is powerful, but the math explains it. And yet, whether true randomness even exists deep down is a question science still hasn't fully cracked. But maybe here's the nice part. Even if that coincidence was just statistics, you're still the one who noticed it. You're still the one who found it meaningful. And in a random, indifferent universe, maybe the ability to find meaning in the noise is its own kind of magic. So what do you think? Pure chance or something more? Tell me your most unbelievable coincidence in the comments. And if your brain likes questions like this, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.